Hey there, gamers! Welcome back to our channel. Get ready to dive into the hottest topic of the season as we count down the top video games of summer so far. From thrilling adventures to intense battles, we've got the scoop on the must-play titles that have been making waves. So grab your controllers and let's jump right in. The Legend of Zelda: Tears of the Kingdom. Where to begin when discussing the perfect game? The Legend of Zelda: Tears of the Kingdom isn't just a first-class improvement on its prequel, Breath of the Wild. It's a magical, unexpected, and sometimes even haunting adventure that left me teary and breathless. Its story is mysterious, its characters are memorable, and the sheer volume of content is jaw-dropping. In what other game can you craft a makeshift, rocket-powered glider, leap off it while shooting a volley of bomb arrows, and leave it to crash into an enemy encampment? Yeah, I can't name one either. Diablo IV. Diablo IV was released on June 5, 2023, for multiple platforms including PlayStation 4, PlayStation 5, Xbox One, Xbox Series X and S, and Microsoft Windows. Diablo IV offers an immersive and dark open-world experience. Players create a character from one of 5 playable classes: Barbarian, Druid, Necromancer, Rogue, or Sorcerer. Each class has unique abilities and playstyles. Players embark on quests and engage in intense combat against hordes of demons and other enemies. The game features a multiplayer mode, allowing players to team up with friends or other players online. Star Wars Jedi: Survivor. Star Wars Jedi: Survivor is an action-adventure game developed by Respawn Entertainment and published by Electronic Arts. It is a sequel to Star Wars Jedi: Fallen Order and was released on April 28, 2023 for PlayStation 5, Windows, and Xbox Series X/S. Star Wars Jedi: Survivor is an action-adventure game that features combat, exploration, and puzzle-solving elements. Players control Cal Kestis, one of the last surviving Jedi, as he navigates through the galaxy and fights against the Empire. The game features lightsaber combat, force abilities, and various weapons that players can use to defeat enemies. Players can also customize Cal's abilities and appearance as they progress through the game. Final Fantasy XVI. Final Fantasy XVI was released on June 22, 2023, exclusively for PlayStation 5 as a timed exclusive. Final Fantasy XVI takes place in a fantasy world called Valisthea, where magic is a part of everyday life. The game follows Clive Rosefield, a young knight who must protect his younger brother Joshua, who is the Chosen One, from the evil forces that threaten the world. The story features various characters, including new and returning characters from the Final Fantasy series. Dredge. Dredge is a 2023 indie fishing video game developed by Black Salt Games and published by Team 17. The game follows a fisherman who wakes up on the coast of the fishing village of Greater Marrow with amnesia. As the player progresses through the game, they encounter increasingly Lovecraftian creatures as they venture out further into an open-world archipelago. The game's story is a love story of a disaster piece. The player character wakes up on the coast of the fishing village of Greater Marrow with amnesia and must uncover the truth about their past and the creatures that inhabit the world. The game features 2 endings, both of which are straight out of the Lovecraftian playbook. Leia's Quest. Leia's Quest is an adventure game developed by Snowman and published by Netflix. Leia's Quest follows the story of Leia, a young girl who sets out on a journey to explore the island and uncover its secrets. The game features an explicit story, which is a departure from Snowman's previous games like Alto's Odyssey. Little Devil Inside. Little Devil Inside is an upcoming action-adventure game developed and published by Neostream Interactive. Little Devil Inside follows the professional and personal lives of explorers searching for monsters and supernatural events in a 19th century-inspired world. The game features a quirky take on the supernatural adventuring life, with a Victorian-like era where creatures, monsters, and other mysterious life forms exist. The story follows Billy, a young hero for hire handling side jobs in the idyllic countryside. Only after a job goes wrong, Billy's whole life turns upside down. Marathon. On May 24, 2023, Bungie released a teaser trailer for a reboot of Marathon, set in 2850 and described as a sci-fi extraction shooter. The game is being developed in partnership with Sony and is planned for release on PlayStation 5 and PC. Overall, Marathon is a groundbreaking science fiction first-person shooter game that has influenced many games that came after it. With its engaging gameplay, fleshed-out world, and spiritual predecessor of Bungie's Halo series, it has captured the attention of gamers and critics alike. Resident Evil 2002. Resident Evil is a survival horror video game developed and published by Capcom. The game was originally released for the PlayStation in 1996 and is the first installment in the Resident Evil video game series. In 2002, Capcom released a remastered version of the game for the GameCube video game console. Stardew Valley. Stardew Valley is a farming simulation game that was developed by Eric Concernedate Barone. Stardew Valley is a farming simulation game primarily inspired by Story of Seasons, a series by Marvelous and previously known as Harvest Moon. The game does not have a traditional story, but rather a series of quests and events that players can complete to progress through the game. Thank you for joining. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. Until next time, keep reaching for your dreams and writing your own inspiring stories.